Spider-Vato. Hey, I'm back. Weird. Just working on type of shit. Trying to stay here with you guys, right here. I got to work with my British. Forget his name. He's like I don't have a name for him yet, but I forget what it's called. He's like a bishop or something and shit. You know, he's like a sorcerer, but not a sorcerer, but what a sorcerer, what a guy would be after he dies, becomes a sorcerer. Somebody who practices witchcraft would talk to, like black magic, a motherfucker who does meth, knows a lot about methamphetamine and shit, or use crystal meth to get in contact with this guy. And he would be like robes. He would have one of those hats like the short guy from Shrek, the King. He'd have one of those hats, like he'd like a bishop and shit. He'd have like one of those fucking hats on. He talks like this. Okay, how do I like? Oh. I'm still working on it. Like, oh yes. I remember the face. I was all I say. Oh, you look. Ooh, wow. Oh. The fucking, he's a pervert. Perverted motherfucker. Perverted. It's proverbial destiny. You know what I mean? I gotta actually start broadcasting. I gotta promote this shit. I'm funny, nigga. So understand you motherfuckers. Oh, wrong drug. Play the shit out of this Spider-Man. It's a great fucking cognitive dissonance thing. I feel like I can see my mom right now. That's what I mean, bro. Supposed to be watching me laughing and shit. I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? You don't miss me until I'm gone. Then you're like, I'm gonna see what that guy's doing. All sorts of stuff. Finna leave the goddamn country. I just don't want to be here anymore. You know what I mean? I want to go enjoy some shit, snacks, some fucking, all different persuasions and shit. Hang out with you. You can make me street ice cream and shit, and take a coconut and fucking crack it open and pour the water into a fucking cup, and then scrape it and get the goddamn light coconut in there and cap it, and then give me some pussy. And what about this? We can fall in love for a little while. I can live there with you for a little bit and shit. But no, don't bother me nothing. I'm good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm out of money and shit like that, not expect you to do anything for me. But if you did, I would, I wouldn't not take it. You know? And thank God you motherfuckers is weird out there, bro. I'll be like, dog, this shit, it's all right. It's all right. Everybody's all fucking. My grandfather says, what? I'm attached to the goddamn all sorts of shit, man. Come on, man. Where the real niggas at? Real people at? You know what I'm saying? Keep my goddamn head clear. I know that shit. Anytime I start thinking about doing hard drugs again, I remember what the fuck I'm like currently. I'm like, do I really want to amplify this shit? No. No. And I'm like, then I'll twist it up and shit like that. Somebody will be like, ha! Yes. It'll be me though. Other dimension, whatever dimension it was I was in where I was fucking Lord Revan. It's me. It looks just like me and shit. And he died and shit, doing whatever the fuck he was doing. He's trying to find another goddamn universe to return to and shit. Of course. It won't be me. It won't be here, nigga. This is in a goddamn movie. I want to get on Avengers, man. Play with you guys. You know what I mean? You might get Elden Ring. Video games are therapy. This whole shit is therapy, ain't it? You start, you can look me in my eyes without getting afraid. I can finally look in his eyes. He's bad, man. Look at that. Rest is all you need. You need to sleep. Sweat and sleep. And fast. That shit'll go away. You know? Get the fucking day on you. Shower is good too. Hit it with cold water. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I wish I could share with you what I see all the time. I try to. You know? I could draw it. You know what I mean? I tell you a little bit about it, and then you get a chance to have a look at it yourself. I see good things in the future, though. I can tell you that. Whatever it is I see and shit, I don't. But then again, where do I always go here? I don't know. I guess it's just where I'm supposed to be, I guess, sometimes. But, God has me to do what it is I want to do or what I feel like doing or whatnot. But what I really want to do is what I do right now, I suppose. Amongst other things. But yeah, no, I see really good things for us in the future. But also, see, I'm more inclined to, when I have vision, than to listen to words. Because words can be misconstrued all the time. And that's one of the first things that people use to mask other things. I say people, I don't know, whoever and shit like that. I look at like imagery in my mind. But also, I'd be concerned, like, I'm not concerned about it. I'd be looking like, well, I get pulled into the loop too, man. I get pulled right into, it's just dragging me down a little bit. I mean, I can pull me up by my bootstraps and I can pull you up by yours. Well, I constantly worry about you because I need your help. You know what I mean? Can't do it without you. So, you got to know that. Everybody's important. I love this fucking guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, when they come around, he just comes along right when he's supposed to. He's in and out. Pops in, pops the fuck out. Him too, you know what I mean? He's a little closer to the ground with me, which makes me worry about him. You know what I mean? And I'm like, we worried about him? Like, right? But I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, man. Only he's so goddamn quiet, And then, who else just pops in real fucking rich? I got people that pop in, right, that don't say anything. They don't say nothing. I just barely get a glimpse of their face, like in the shadow, right? Very important people, spiritually and like just, you know what I mean? Very my first instinct when I meet them, when I see them, is to go like this. I mean, I do that. Period. That's like my way of. If you ever see me, like I see, as far as whatever's going on, if you just happen to see an image of me, which it probably won't be me, it'll be your image of me, whatever. But I'm just saying, keep in mind this: if I don't address you like this, you know what I'm saying? That's how regardless, we might be even arguing this shit. Whoop, 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 and then, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to fuck, and then slowly my inner voice is coming to the surface, and I'm like, and I'm trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then all we got to do is this. And we break that fucking, and then that's like a way of destitute, like being able to ascertain what each other is actually trying to communicate, and it's like all respect, all due respect, and it's just like it's hard to explain, man. I'm more, willing to do that shit. It's more fun. I mean, it's more, but I just, I feel the need to explain that just in case, because I got my own shit going on. I know you do too, and I try to appreciate that. But you be tripping and shit, but I snaps on people. You know what I mean? I'm much better at it as far as real life is concerned now than I am internally and shit. But once I fucking master this, dog, once I got this down, I'll be able to sidestep all types of comments and shit. So, oh, okay, whatever. I mean, I'm pretty good at it now, though, and shit. I'm like, oh, okay. But I don't want it to even affect me. I'm not affect me affecting you. Hello. I don't want it to affect me. She is so beautiful, such a beautiful smile, and her eyes. You know, I wish she wouldn't wear so much makeup because of her age. She's worried about aging, you know what I mean? But it'll be graceful anyway. But don't ruin it with the makeup. You know what I mean? Just saying. You look good though. Be brave. You look great. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, man. Childhood. All right, now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, man, I had a. So I want to tell you these childhood memories and shit, but somebody was like, he started shaking a fucking, a rattle or something. But, nah, man, so I got this one. It's a friend of mine, but your imaginary friends, but spirit friends and whatnot. Skeleton Man, right? He's a skeleton man. I call him Skeleton Man, because he's a skeleton. He glows in the dark. Uh, you know, I had a toy to represent him, but what I realize now, what I realize now is that he was never a toy. I mean, the toy represented him, but he was being played with by somebody. That's who that was. It was like, dog, people are fucking awesome, man. Either way, trying to work with them and also trying to accept the messages that they have for me, or when they're here to inform me or whatnot, because they're older than me. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this for a long time. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. I know. But, dog, you know me. I'm like, yo. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? But see, even though me sitting here saying this like just to you now, I can see somebody looking at me like, but I get what the look is, and it gives me this, and it's like me looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, maybe what you know better than that, dog. You expect more of me at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we are here at a rising occasion to where you can't behave that way, but we're just more proud of you when you do what you do the way you do it, instead of being hard on yourself, but hard on others at the same time, and hard on yourself and hard as so many party lines will be coming in too many people we don't want to talk to you too many times. At one time, someone was on for these parts. This is the part I think that's not for you, and this is why I slowly turned into this guy right here. Where it's not that I'm not accepting my responsibility. It's just that I feel that, you know what I mean. I've already been. I'm just who I am. I've already been drawing enough attention to myself. Um, with what I've been doing and what I've been saying to cause the enemy to get into an uproar. So any further, more discussion might be deserving of some type of lesson, and I would be highly glad to slap a high five. Once we receive your information, we'll know exactly where to continue from here. I want to know where you were when I was younger. What does that mean? I keep hearing it, and I keep hearing it, and I'm like, where was you? Where was I? But I said it other ways too, so I'm like, I don't know where it's coming from. But then someone would be saying it now, but it wouldn't be the first time it would be being said. You know what I'm saying? It's just time. So Cloud Atlas, you got to watch Cloud Atlas. It's like that, but with words. So like I would say something that you would say, and we would say something similar, but no, we would say the exact same words, and then it goes through time. Like just like at the end of Superbad, when they're moving around the screen, and they show the lights, and all the lights go back and forth, like in most old movies, and they show like an echo going in and outward, but it's different colors. It's that, but with words. You know what I'm saying? Dog, I can't wait to see this next Spider-Man thing. It's taken me a while to get where I need to go, but I'm not, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm so young. And I get younger. So, it's like when you put your body together, for whatever you put your body together for. You can shrink your body, you can, you feed it certain things, and you basically tear from your body to what you need for to be used for. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, if you eat all greens, especially as a black man, if you eat, or perhaps if you have pigmentation, period, but I know for sure black men in general, and in specific, I would say dark ones. Um, you eat just greens, just like greens and broccolis and shit like that, and then your skin will get that tint. You'll get like a darker green tint, and then you turn into a fucking. You can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? But you're a terror. But like balanced terror. Like you get heavy, like concrete, but also, uh, fucking boom. But more so, the internal strength and shit, motherfuckers can't, you throw motherfuckers off you. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to somebody in particular who was telling about an experience he had like this. I was like, yeah, but mine's is what? Um, I mean, no matter what mine were. What mine is, were, can be. It can be anything, whatever I want it to be, just like yours. But, but look, no, yeah. So you eat greens and shit, man, and then motherfuckers go to tackle your ass. I mean, really though, like it could be 4 or 5 motherfuckers trying to, you just throw them bitches around, especially if you're fucking flailing. They think that he's flailing around the bitch, you know. But don't trip, you know what I'm saying? I got brethren everywhere and shit, people I fuck with. Of course, the ending, we gotta, what we need? Camaraderie, what we need. Man, until I get into that room, see, there's different rooms I gotta be in at what points in time and shit, I don't know yet. But in between that time, there's video games. There's places where we can meet or chat. I'm on Discord now. I actually, I actually put bodies of work in there and shit. Uh, yeah, and then I like gaming though, man. But look though, see, man, it could be this shit if we had the right games and the right whatever. But I don't know, I gotta play them more the right way and shit, so I can jump right into them and be able to fucking, And the game is trying to match you up with people, but everybody's, as far as the system of matching is so good that we all get disconnected a lot. So you'll connect with some motherfuckers, and then I might not be in tune when in tune, and you don't really have the time or patience and shit. Or I might be coming out of my level of, my focus and shit, and be like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever the fuck and shit. There must be a time of day in particular. So see from right there, like I got balding, but I'm not. I just have a large forehead. What's that? That was a gullet? No. What did he? What did he? What did he? Lord, that shit, Lord. I can't get this motherfucker home. I'm trying to get them bigger, though. Tell me, man. You gotta feel it, though. I don't do shit. You know how niggas' muscles be looking soft and all that? My shit don't look like that. My shit don't, my shit I got Spider-Man legs, bro. For real, I got my shit go out to the side like, you know what I'm saying? And then cut back down and in the back go, that bitch hook up. I got the fucking Spider-Man legs. But black. With the black on, though. Agent fucking, who? I forget, man, how easy it is to bore you. It's easy to bore me, too. So I expect my crowd to be smaller and shit. A bunch of people that don't want to talk to me. That's what I think. I think motherfuckers who don't want to talk to me. I'm like, no, I feel you. That's all I need to do. We're great. We're good. We're talking, but we're not talking. We're talking. We don't know we're talking necessarily and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a heart conversation, I would hope. But then again, that's why I play Cyberpunk too, man. You got to actually watch me play that fucking game, dog. It's really not a game. It's really not a joke. That shit gets deep. Only problem is, you want to vices and shit like that. Once you get into it, and you lose concentration. And now I'm thinking about something else, and I get energetic interruptions and shit while I'm doing it. Oh man, I forgot to. I have some of those videos where I told you like shit comes through, like poltergeist level fucking shit's happening. The electronics are doing weird shit. The AI is doing weird shit. There's pictures of images. I wouldn't say enemies. Images popping up in the screen. But I keep those private. They're on there. They're like if you were watching at the time, you might have got it. But see, what happens is the signal or the frequency will get too strong for you, and you'll want to turn it off. You don't even know what it is. It's just freaking you out. So you'll turn that shit off. Like, yeah, man, you got to be able to withstand certain frequencies in order to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some of you just can't. Forge has one of those. Certain ones that I can't get with, like they have a certain, like most horror games, certain horror games, that, especially when they come from Japan, but whatever that is, that's a spirit thing there. If it wasn't before, then they've cultivated it further, you know what I'm saying, from wherever the original dragon was, the original ancient enemy or ancient deity and shit was, enemy or deity or whatever the fuck. So when I play them, but I like it though. But I love it though. It is pretty good and shit. But like I can only like withstand so much of it before I end up like it. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm just in the environment. And my goal is not my goal, but my goal of most things while I'm trying to enjoy them is for it to keep me guessing or keep me like in a certain state, right? It goes in and out of it. So once I start to lose that state, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm just describing the same thing. You mean when you say immersive and shit like that, but it means a little more for me or more to me. But then there's other ones I don't want to get too close to. Period and shit. It'll fucking make me cry. You know what I mean? Like what's that game? Outlast. That shit's too much like real life for me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to play it eventually and shit. But like that shit's that right there is something else. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, damn, dog. How did you go through that and find a way to bring yourself to a point where you could make a game? Somebody, whoever made the game, must have included all the things that made them curious about stuff. Yeah, I forgot to tell you about the native Indian. That's Hopi Indian right now. I know who you are. I know him. I appreciate you. He stops by every once in a while. He thinks that I was mad at his son or mad at his grandson for more reasons than one, which But I sent him a message if he caught that one or not. Plus the rest of all of that. I'm just addressing you like this way. That way people who know whatever to know that I know about, but not know about, but have known about and were known about and didn't know about the way that you think I knew about, but did know. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. And then, so then there's this feathered hair native Indian guy. I know him from a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Now, we'll get more familiar in the future and shit. I think we're more familiar than I would like to carry on with my mission. And this woman that comes by, all she ever does is talk about what shouldn't be talked about. She's always talking. I don't think she knows what she's talking about though. Well, not to say she's wrong about what she's talking about. It's just that what she's concerned with, nobody else is. I'm sure though, in the end, she will be right about something. And I look forward to that moment so I can acknowledge and be like, oh, you're right about that. Because everybody deserves to be right at some point, right? You know what I mean? It's just maybe you're not though at this right now. And then also, I also feel like it's the fear of not wanting to be this. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you don't understand, but it's like, you don't have a choice, and I'm like, no, I do. You know what I mean? But then at the fucking same time, if I continue to pretend like it's not that time, then I might be sacrificing you. You know what I mean? So it's like you need to really do some thinking here. And I feel hasty about things, but I keep, but again, let's rewind. If you've been watching, then you know about the stopwatch. So I'm like, well, the stopwatch thing, that's putting the time on things. It's like telling you to hurry up, but it gives you haste and shit, right? So I'm paying attention to that, but it's something to consider while I think about whatever else is doing. So I'm struggling with the clock, with the time, and not with time. And it's like, if I don't know what I'm doing, then I hope that for whatever purposes the universe or you and the rest of the universe know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And we fucking meet here somewhere in the middle where we have maximum. Not no. What do I mean? See, I'm gonna say it backwards. This is what's been happening to me. Really, I've been listening to it backwards. Like, why is everything switched around? But I also have concluded that whatever that technique is that's being passed around, it's probably exactly what's happening with it's happening with the mind. I think so. That's maybe part of the explanation for the switching of the sexes and genders and etc. And people feeling like this and feeling like that and all that. So I've been kind of sitting here studying that a little bit, not spending too much time with it too closely, because it's a dangerous subject. I mean, well, what it's doing, you know what I mean? But for whatever reason, it just has its own. You have spirits that linger and spirits that extend from it. But what I'm looking at is. This is making me tired, but I want to know what way I can make it more acceptable for people to. Yeah, and then I hear loser, right? But she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She meant like she's trying to interrupt me for whatever reason, right? Nana, that's your name. Are you still on heroin? Trying to get off of it? You trying to get off heroin right now and shit like that? Right? Maybe fucking want to embarrass you, man, in front of your friends. Shouldn't you be time traveling right now? Fuck out of here. Beat it. Probably not how you think. It's another girl. Yeah. Like, motherfucker, I asked you about your goddamn arm and shit like that, and you talking about, it's an alternative. Nigga, that's a keloid from using whatever the fuck it was you was using. Which I didn't spend too much time thinking about, because I was thinking about you in particular. Which is why I did what I did for you, without thinking about it. You see my fucking hand swell up. And then I made it go away. Ta-da! You know what I'm saying? So, why don't you fucking watch it step around here a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Put your big ass fucking earbud back in, you know what I mean? Like, I don't recognize you, motherfucker. You look just like the same motherfucker, but with losing weight. Time out. Fuck. And why the fuck is she so crystal clear to me and shit? Let's be connected in some motherfucking way. I don't know how. I don't know why and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Fuck, man. Right. She, what? What did I tell you? Right, damn. Initiate the change, I believe is what I told her. Fuck. Anyway, what was I going with that shit? Yeah, man, so there's all types of, and then, of course, she got some type of, I'm not trying to make it about nobody in particular. The male mind and the woman, and then the woman mind and the male, you know what I mean? It's like somewhere in between there is a snake. You know what I mean? But not because I want to say snake people, or I want to say enemies right now, or jar up the whole reptilian fucking Illuminati. There's way more than just that too, you know what I mean? But it's not about that. This is an old spirit. Like, it's an old spirit, and it has that, when people talk. You know what I'm saying? But it's there, but it's been harnessed and it's been passed through, and it's just a part of it, genetically and everything. But then, you know what I mean? I almost got my eye on you. You know what I mean? So it's like wild, man. I'm just looking at you. But, I see the other ones too. I'm like, well, damn. They're always trying to bite you, you know? You never know when you're under attack, So quiet. They're so still. Like, they get mad. See, if I can get you to talk, round along and shit like that, then, well, what do you want to know? But the other ones don't talk. Don't say nothing. When they do talk, it's not even just, it's like psychic within psychic. It's like it's already there physically in your mind, sitting there, like talking. But then it's not talking out loud in there, it's talking in its mind there too. You know what I mean? You fucking stare at that motherfucker you want to. I'm looking at him in the eyes right now. Like, God damn, just thinking about it. But hey, I got to get over that. You know what I mean? Shit, you know? Yeah, man. This right here, I think this is the part where people stand up and jump out the goddamn window in the movies and shit. Right? I was watching this, it was a video I saw where, this woman, it was said talking about OCD, and it was showing all the different people with OCD and saying, damn, people with OCD this, people with OCD that. And it was talking about OCD, and when people have OCD, they obsess over specific thoughts, especially if they smoke weed, right? It can be any thought. So if you introduce new thought, you stop introducing thought and you end up on one thought, then you just drill yourself into the ground. It could be anything. It could be the thought of jumping out of the window. You know what I mean? But everybody's mind has a similar susceptibility. Why do we hyper focus on what that is? How can you be OCD and ADHD at the same time? It seems to work together pretty fine though. This reminds me of the time I was about to tell you about where I was talking to a guy at work and he said, I'm going to find the devil and I'm going to kill him. I said, say it. I said, bro. After I said, I don't know what you mean by that. What I said was, and of course, thinking about what I'm doing at the same time that I'm doing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then the harder they fall. Whose dog is that? What? Why are you looking at me like that? See me a second. I'm thinking about something, doing too much at one time. Not like I'm doing a whole lot, but I'm also paying attention to something else. And then it's also the reconfigured thought of embarrassing yourself on television, et cetera, what it actually looks like to other people. But then somebody bringing that conclusion to me, but me not wanting to necessarily explain that, but me thinking that also what it is that we do on a regular basis is not really explain things in depth. You know what I mean? Everybody says people talk too much, but nobody really talks about anything. I do believe, for shorten of facts, what I want to say right now is, in general, we don't talk enough and we don't put too much into the reality of what it is we think about when we talk. So we don't really go anywhere with what we talk about. I don't believe that it's working well because everybody, for me to put it more simply, God damn it, like I'm talking too much. You're dead. You're overweight. You're unhappy. You know what I mean? You're struggling. You're stressed out. You're overworked. You're overpaid. Catch the fade. Right. Hey, man, yeah, you know what? You did tell me. He was like, I'm going to whoop your ass. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I remember because I'm like, every time I go into a deep meditative state, he shows up like, whoa! You know what I mean? And I'm like, here we go and shit. And he takes it easy on me sometimes. But I'm like, I get tired of him taking it light on because I'm like, well, if we're going to get it right here, then where the hell are we going to get it right at? You know what I mean? Gopher just popped up. What up? Who Gopher is that? Right, right. Well, we got to turn something around, I think. Straight up and down, just trying to tell you the truth and talk to you the way I do talk to myself out loud. What do you want to know? What do you want to do? feels so good to be myself. You know what I mean? It feels awesome. Just being able to fucking relax, reach out, talk the way I want to talk. Bewilderment, though. Bewilderment. You know what I mean? And I think and I fall into this cataclysm of destructive thought again. But why do I seek it out? Because I want to point it out to somebody else. A fan, a friend, and now here's where we want to redirect. How do you redirect and shit? Now look though, but no, I was told to ignore my enemy, right? I was told to ignore my enemy, like in order to not pay them attention at all, in order to do what it is you need to do, right? Well, why can I not both contemplate and, being one? Not necessarily ignoring one, but integrating what one is doing without shoving someone. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm looking over here like, there you go. Right. You know what? See, where's the strength at? Right there. Where am I looking for? Way over here, where I'm looking for a reason for me to be contented all the time. Trying to be mad at myself for not being fine. Oh, that's mine. That's the second time I heard it. Third time I heard it. What is that? Where to go with that? You know what I mean? But when the fuck, you know what? I don't have a coach. God damn it. I don't have no fucking director. I don't have no motherfucking coach. So I'm like, well, where the fuck do I go with this? I gotta learn this shit on the fly, but I'm worried about it. Why not do it live? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh shit, you couldn't hear nothing I just said? Damn it. I was saying, is this well? Somebody that can read lips, right? I was saying, balance. Right there. I gotta get that motherfucker out of there. Right there. Something in a way between the bridging of the gaps that I cleared before, and I'm like, how'd you get back? Ooh. What you eat is must be really fucking important. Nigga, you at war, motherfucker. What do you want to know? You can't fucking, woo, you can't eat human being meat, nigga. What is wrong with you niggas, dog? Nigga, motherfucker sitting there with a whole person on the goddamn, bro, we gotta stop this shit. What? What do you want to become? Damn. What the fuck, man? Got barbaric ass motherfuckers like, come on, bro. Was y'all out of other stuff? Was that the only thing that y'all could do? Or you just did that shit to be doing it? You know, those motherfuckers tripping over there should put a halt to a lot of stuff going in that direction. You know? I wonder if a motherfucker would get involved if they thought that something would happen to somebody passing by that motherfucker. Why he over here with the money over there. That's why they don't like fucking. It's like, no, nigga, I wasn't even thinking about this shit before. I mean, no, I was like, well, damn, I was thinking about it, but no, really. You know what I mean? Because that's in conjunction to a lot of other places that people do frequent. You know what I mean? And I wonder, see, you know, there's always a program. There's always something running where they're keeping an eye on every motherfucking thing and every motherfucking body and what's going on in wise guy areas and shit like that where shit like that's happening. So that's what I be meaning. Like global incident shit, like where shit just randomly happens. That's got to be some shit that's so like nothing has happened or whatever the fuck. But I'm just saying. I mean, that I know of anyway. But if for future references and shit, motherfuckers taking trips and all that kind of shit. Not to sound like a, you know, it's one thing to be afraid of something. It's another thing to be unprepared. You know what I mean? You don't even consider it at all. That should be part of the reason why you're not afraid. I mean, I would not be like, no, you put it in somebody else's hands. All right, well, whose hands are we putting it in then? You know, because while me here is like, huh, and all that too. Yeah, I understand it, and I'm really appreciative. You know what I'm saying? But also, me here. What am I here for? I have a reason for being here, and I'm like this for that reason. So, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sure that that would be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean, bro? What is the fuck going on, man? Maybe it's just insanity. Is it really just madness? But it's always like that. How long has it been like this? Where are the events? You know what I mean? Somebody can always make false information, but hopefully what'll happen is I'll be designated to whatever it is you make. like, damn, I got you thinking about something. You might have the passion for that and know exactly what I mean, huh? Just saying, man, I can't do all of it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just sit here and go and fucking break. I don't have the time. Fucking sit and go and I'll break down exactly, what happened over here, how many different things that happened distinctively that are of whatever magnitude and shit to see if we are arriving at some point in time where something catastrophic is supposed to fucking happen, whether it be man-made or otherwise. You know how they say, you can tell they want to say that the earth is affecting us because we're from it and shit like that. So the more volatile it gets, the more volatile situations get in comparison and whatnot. To say that we're moved or swung by not by our logic but by our emotional states and shit. So which is true, but I mean our logic has to catch up with it, and I think this will be explanatory for most of what's happening. If I weren't to consider the possibility that people in charge actually are supposed to be in charge or responsible for those reasons alone. They have the logic to be where it is they are, but who made the system in order to say that they could do that? If it was one of us, then we might be fucked a little bit. So we would be relying on an older, ancient system, I believe. That would make me feel like I need to know more about. Anyway. Show up or show out. And then this fucking guy with the people coming into the country and shit. And then this disrespectful motherfucker in the line waiting to come inside of the shelter they built for him, and he finna fucking just walk in there. What? Ain't no motherfucking body saying nothing to me. Fucking, I said, man, we'd have drugged that motherfucker behind that building and wonton his ass. Just baton the fuck out. Fuck that, man. What is wrong with you, bro? Excuse me. Fuck, man, don't you come over here with that bullshit? What the fuck, bro? You want to know what I think of you? Motherfucker, he just walked, and he had his new coat on, and he had his umbrella, and it was like only so many could come in at one time. And then did you see the fucking security they had in there with him? There might have been one cop in there too, but they didn't really know what I'm saying. That would just be an incident in order for them to fucking, one of them dumb motherfuckers, they don't need to set him up to do nothing. I don't even think they need to electronically harass the nigga. He just would just do some dumb shit due to his circumstance, where he's from, and his lack of appreciation. Period. Now, whether or not this shit had long-lasting effect on him will determine if he survives the initial shootout or shooting of himself. He might actually get some type of fucking government program check at some point in time in the next 50 fucking years or something like that. That's why his kids will get some type of benefit. So this is why that shit was happening. Here is a check regarding the crisis that is fucking benevolent access, motherfucker. Whatever the fuck, I don't know. Shit. Yeah, man. Well, that's great. That's great. I'm really not up to it. I mean, maybe and shit. Chocolate eye. Yeah, no. So yeah, man, what the fuck we gonna do though, bro? What up? We gonna act like you got some more fucking sense when you outside. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we gonna walk a fucking around. We gonna talk to each other. You got some goddamn sense. You know what I mean? We gonna consider a motherfucker might be having a psychological episode or what not, and yeah, fucking having a fucking psychological episode or whatnot, and maybe back off of the pistols and perhaps just do more of this. You know what I'm saying? That's a natural fucking, you know what I'm saying? But it does have a calming effect to people and shit. Now, unless you do this, you know what I'm saying? That's different. That's like trying to, you know, different. It's just different ways of doing it. Shit. Let me, you know. You know what I mean? Shit, man. Oh, no, why the fuck he putting me in this position? He got to stand at that door, knowing what's behind it. And hey, look, you got more motherfuckers in there. It'd be like, all right, man, come on, man. He ain't like he know. I don't know. He don't like he like when they do whatever, but yeah, boop boop. Yeah, that shit happens. Ain't nothing for that. You might get stabbed right there and shit. That'll be just another reason. Not him. Either one of y'all. He might bring a knife to work because he feels some type of way about that shit. And they don't have him strapped. You know. Any of that. You never know how they act and shit in there. You know what I'm saying? But I think but look, you see how that reaction was like. Let's look into that reaction a little bit more. The way that he was like, "Come on, man." It's not the first time that happened, obviously. Probably not with him. I mean, probably not with him, but et cetera, et cetera. I could be exaggerating. Well, shit. Hey, man. So let's see here. Yeah, it's a public fucking world speaking for me and shit. You might be tripping to think a little bit. I'm niggas in that line. Spider-Man's in the line too. He got his hood on. He's standing behind a motherfucker. Play the fucking game, yeah, right? You know, well, I mean, shit. Well, you know, really though. That's the oh shit. Motherfucker. What a great mind. You know what I mean? Goku. What's that? You see that shit creeping in there? Look at that. That's funny. Daffy Duck just Daffy Duck just took a screwdriver and then stuck it on the back of this guy's head. He was a white guy in a suit and shit. He had a bald head. He was like a fucking president or something. He stuck a screwdriver in the back of his head and then unscrewed both screws and popped the fucking back of his head open and it was like slammed it back closed and then fucking right, ripping the guy's in the face. Oh, this is paper. All right, it's a flower. I see the flower. What does that mean? You know, I only relate that to certain things and certain people. Well, whatever. You know, you call yourself whatever goddess. That's not me saying whatever goddess. I'm saying whatever goddess. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Thank you. You're, no, that's from my expectancies of where it was I've been and what it was going on and why I interpreted it the way I did at the time. You know what it is, though? I'm about to fucking wake up. I'm be sitting in the chair like, what? The sound just changed. All right, well, like, you know what? I'm not going to go right back. See, last time I went right back to the subject. All right, now I'm starting to feel like I'm crazy doing this. Woo woo. But it did chill me out, though. Thanks for for everything. That was all right. Well, okay, yeah. What is that? That's a volcano. Dropping a little lava in there for you. Yeah, yeah. No, so yeah, yeah. No, I don't really want to think about that shit no more now. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, but okay, you know what? It just seems like most of the things are under control. It looks like chaos to me, but not yet. But that's what I mean. I believe that it looking the way it looks right now will keep it from looking like chaos later on. But dude wants a problem with me. Oh shit! I don't know what the fuck it was. What do he have up his sleeve? I believe something that would look like pretty close then. Overexposed them. They don't know. It's we. Right. You niggas just hit you the front back down, and that might be a trap in itself. Hold on. Taco headed fucking Rubis. What is that? That's not even real taco meat. That's those are rubies. There's a giant scorpion in the desert digging. All right, I'm just gonna read this shit off, and I'm gonna stop fucking and playing around with it. Okay, so what is the scorpion doing? It's a dandelion. The dandelion being by a window, it's a raining window. There's a bottle of water that's sitting there. It's pink. It sprays out onto a fire escape. The fire escape has a kid playing with a ball on it. It might be a soccer ball. Not that he's playing soccer, but I believe that he has the ball because it's just one of the balls that he has. And then a big wheel. There's a big wheel sitting out there. Okay, that's some house. That's not a big wheel. That's it turned from a big wheel, then it turned into a small Barbie bike, then it turned into a Barbie bike that was a little bit bigger with dark purple ribbons, a cheetah print like bag on it, and the rest of the metal is purple with some type of glitter. It's something different. I'm trying to go back to it, but yeah, there's a down button. It's blue. It's going down. We're talking about the fucking stuff right here. You want me? We be cracking jokes now? What you mean? Why are you looking at me like that? You smile. You look like you ready for it. Good thing nobody watching this shit. Oh, there go the sharks. There go the goddamn sharks. Where they going? Where are they swimming to? I don't know if this is going. Just fucking listen. What I'm saying. There's a goddamn. Oh, there's one building standing in the middle of nowhere. Is that a mudslide? What is that? Oh, wait! I was too fast. Boom! Something got destroyed. That's like some shit from the stand. Okay, the stand. But if something got destroyed beforehand, there's a river right next to a tall mountain. At the top of the tall ass mountain, the city's down here. The mountain is like a cliff. Like you walk for a long time, and then you fucking get ready to walk off a cliff. The whole area looks like a cliff and shit, right? And then you look down there, and there's a goddamn city down there, but it's not a city no more because they destroyed it. But it's one big building. There's a bunch of question marks on one side of the river. On the left-hand side of the river, circus tents on fire, as far as I got. That's what is those birds? Okay, here we come. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Pelican. What's he picking my goddamn hand for? Oh, is there something like oh, he pecking my goddamn hand. He was real nice when you walked up and shit. The fuck are you pecking? Was something wrong with the back of my goddamn? Oh my goodness. I got a worm in my head? You're shaking your head no. Okay. Well, that's what I'm laughing because that seemed like something that you want to get at. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. It was more motivational for me to use it to be more, about what I eat and detox. So. What else? These are white eggs. They look like graped onions. They're being pushed under something they're inside of an acorn or what is that? It's also garlic. Garlic is the shit, man. Okay, it's a drawer. It's like at the house. Wait, no, I peeped that. I see that, but what's that See, that might just be my brain. I don't know. There's laying olives on a branch. There's a bunch of the birds are bringing these draped olives, and they're laying them on a leaf inside of a tray. Ooh. I mean, I can write it into a rap, but fuck it. I'll go back and I'll write a rap about it. Storm, how you doing? What'd you say about me? I know all about that. You know what I mean? I guess so, but you know what I don't like doing? I don't like misleading people. So I'm like, why the fuck would I want to do that? You know, where'd you go? I don't recognize you. Yeah, well, moving on, man. Yeah, because then you know what happens, man. People try to come like get at me and shit, and I just be like, ting, ting, and I throw these Wonder Woman fucking things on. I go like that because it satisfies their fucking need for fucking control a little bit. I'm just being funny and shit because I want to see where they're going with this. When fucking, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's so weird, man. You know, I must have won somebody over. They like me more now, I think. Imagine everybody's identity being the spirit of one person in the room with you. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's, but every particular type of person's identity, a group of people. So you got one Jewish guy that stands up for all the Jewish guys. You got one fucking whatever the fuck, right? But it's ain't just one, but you know, but yeah, in this case, they're all in the goddamn fucking man. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, sucking on a fucking lollipop. That's crazy, man. Look at that shit. And then look, and then they got this fucking VR thing that slides in there, and it looks great. It looks really fucking good, but there's something about it that just makes me go, "What the fuck is that?" it's so fucking like it's like mesmerizing and shit. How long until that shit figures out everything, or I figure out that we already did all of that, and I'm sitting right the fuck, you know? Just make more fucking noise, huh? Make as fucking loud as I fucking can, as I can. Everybody knows I'm here. Everybody knows when I want to go. Oh. What you looking at like that, man? Wrong with you? He has an eagle. He's wearing he has a whole goddamn bird head on his head. It's an eagle head. So, I guess I'm done with this shit now. Bird on it, you know what I mean? Put myself in a bad mood, I think. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get rid of that shit. Fuck those goddamn this PlayStation shit. I know I was watching that shit. You know what? You know what? You're funny. This goddamn American Eagle man reaching back in time, watching me and watching mine. See, look, man, I'm just saying, you can't. So, you must really be worried about the world getting fucking completely out of control if you're willing to put in that amount of effort to try to control every single situation. But then you're doxing people, trying to figure out how minute you can get with every single situation to see if you can control it. And then on top of that, you let this shit get so fucking far out of hand that you got people running around using it through the internet. So you got a motherfucker working with you or for you that's all about money. They want to make money off of that shit. They don't give a fuck about none of this. You know? How did you employ this type of person without knowing that's who you was employing? Either that or you think the shit's a necessary evil, but that's not high up enough on the fucking totem pole for me to feel like we are comfortable enough in our skin as being seated in the universe. For us to be talking shit and doing shit the way we doing shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fucking. It's my humble opinion. Don't start clapping it. Right. You feeling it? Hey, what am I supposed to do with this? About this? You know what I mean? Man, you know? Yeah, I heard it. It's soundproofing everything. Yeah, I guess, but what am I doing in here? You know what I mean? I'm trying to just look at that machine working right there, telling me that I need to fucking make sure I can be heard. Yeah. Is that funny to you? Good. You know, it's the droll of the day going on, and everybody being drained of their goddamn life for it. You know, fucking. Here's some other oddball shit happening while they're not there, or what, or what, whatever the fuck, man. It's just shit's crazy, bro. Everybody just like, yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? They're trying to keep each other happy and shit. You know what I mean? Standing outside my door. What the fuck? Like, wow. Shit crazy, bro. Look, I stopped listening after a minute, you know why? Because afterward, what it is it's residual energy and shit. It's weird. It's like something else. It's like you have the real world and what's happening, and then you have I don't know what that shit is, but it lingers. It's like energy of a moment in time, but it's like almost like not being predicted coming or going, but it's like waiting there for it to happen, for whatever moment to happen. It's just, you know what I'm saying? The actual space and time, not any one person. The actual like events and shit. Like yo, that shit's crazy, bro. And then I hit the weed one time. He's like, what the fuck? No, you know what I mean. What the fuck we gonna end up traveling and shit? No, I'm gonna see one of you niggas up there again, and then you're gonna try to pretend like you ain't doing what I think it is you're doing. Wait, bro. I'm like, no, you can't do that. The whole world will rip itself apart, and your fucking computer will show up and fucking punch the walls down and shit, nigga. Told me what I had to do, which was something. Whatever the fuck it is, some psycho motherfucking thing. I'm not saying psycho, but no, really. It's some wild shit, though. That remind me again of this nigga telling me that he was going to hunt Satan down and shit. And I was like, bro, you know what I mean? I just thought about the entire amount of energy or like hate, disdain for something. I feel it, but then why something was happening to this individual in particular, and I was like, bro, but you lacking a lot of different areas of. See, look, right there. When I do that, I realize I'm doing the same thing. Why am I talking about this, man? You dig what I'm saying? It's like, how do you tell a fucking story? Nah, but real though, man. What the fuck, don't you know? My whole thing was, you got to know what you after. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, I was like, if you want to meet the devil, look to the person next to you. Look to you, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, oh, that's deep. I was like, nah, bro, you know, like really though. You know what I mean? How you act, bro. You don't have to, you gotta be the change. You can't do nothing else but be different. It's like, yo, you're gonna have to be different. And every time I see it, when I see it and I have the opportunity, I don't try to go out of my way to make the wrong decision or the right decision, but yo, there's a way to behave that, yo, when you do it, you can move through the world like it's different. You're like floating, you know what I'm saying? It's how you carry yourself. It's just, like, you know, to be one with it, you gotta be true to yourself, but you gotta find a way to get all the shit that ain't true off you first. Ain't that a bitch? How you gonna know that? You know, I guess you gotta strive to want to be better, and that's what that turns into. And you know what I'm saying? And then you take all the better qualities, at least what you think they are, which lets you know they were there all along, formulate that fucking, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this nigga retarded, man. You know what's fucked up though? Not fucked up, excuse me, but what's funny though is the way I related to somebody else was, I said, I got to some of the point, I know he heard the point, but I said, don't do that shit around me. This is the way I summed it up, and she was like, yeah, just don't do that shit around me. Don't say that shit around me. And I said, don't say that shit. I said, don't say that shit around me. It's like, yo. No. No, real, this shit's wild, though. Slaves. It's a big ass TV, bro. It's a big ass monitor. That bitch come out of the ground. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Like, oh man, hell no. That's why I like sharing that one video, man. That shit, watch that shit, bro. If that ain't spot on, it's not spot on, but it's so close, bro. Like, yo, nigga, what do you want to know, man? It's all about you and mastering oneself and shit to make better of situations untidily. Tidingly. Tidy? You know what I mean? I'm going to take the know what I mean out, but I got to fill it with something else. And this is the easiest way for us to keep amount of conductivity amongst ourselves and not really freak the fuck out about what it is I'm talking about for real. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm weird. Damn, there. I finally explained myself. Shit. Like, what? We fucking come together and then a fucking ship blows up. Oh, and it lands. He's like, holy fucking cow. And then half of us throw up and the rest of us fucking skirt out. Yeah. I have to blur it out. Ooh, boy. What? Is it my dick? Yo, what is this broad? What's up? It's like, oh, you on some weird shit. Oh, was this part of my body or something? Why am I in a sauna? That guy can't stop jerking off. He's really, really pale, really, really skinny. Got a bald. He looks like powder. He's fucking sitting there beating off. Looking just all the goddamn time. He must be high on something. We know what the fuck he's high on. What the fuck is he doing? I don't see anything weird in here though. That's good. Man, I really don't like that I'm fucking so close. What's up? Some long ass fingernails you got going. What's up? Yeah, man, this shit's crazy, bro. I gotta find that video, man. I saw a video on goddamn YouTube where them niggas was talking about that shit like it was nothing. It's gone now. It was like they were like, oh man, on the sixth plane, so on, so on. It shit sounded like Hook on Phonics, bro. Just on the sixth plane. And you're gonna want to take your oranges and put your oranges in a basket and fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about making fucking shapes, and they was like, and I was looking at the comments, and it was like, see, it was who I would expect people like, I don't know, like, when I think about people who I would see in that classroom, uh, what's that guy's name? What do I mean? The closest person I can think of, wow, damn, now that I think about it, I don't want to know. I don't want to tell you. Well, Russell Simmons. I seen his face. But not Russell Simmons. It's not him. It's like somebody that reminds me of him. Like, you know, same type of face, type of head, glasses and shit. Like, I just see his, like, just, maybe. Maybe it might be who it is. Fucking people, there's a white lady in there wearing fucking, you know, her shit is all tie-dyed and got this goddamn, all look like gang scarf. But just different shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty. It's like, you know, yeah, she just turned that shit into, like, hopping around in his little fairies and shit. What is the world made of, really, though? Pizza. I'm gonna play Avengers, bro. God damn. You know what I mean? Is that Raggedy Ann, though? Holy shit. All right, word. I'll wait that out. Man, that's crossing the bridge, dog. You know what I mean? We got these happy-go-lucky ass light folks over here. Y'all motherfuckers is so light. I mean, but look. I'm like, dog, was that a look? So Raggedy Ann was got giant. She was a giant Raggedy Ann damn near book bag that climbed on the back of this little girl and shit. And she started wrestling with the book bag, and then Pikachu grabbed the little girl and held her like this, and then body slammed her. But he turned from Pikachu into Pooh Bear. Um, Body slammed her onto a wooden swing. It was kind of funny, like, dog, that's crazy. Like, dog, this is what I'm saying. I know what is my imagination, and like, whose imagination is that? That's not my imagination, is it? You know, who's talking? Damn it, you know what? That's not for you to know. Well, you know what? You should be warming up for a better class then. It seems to me like everybody around you is going to need you, so. Oh, where do I boil that down to? See there? That's a trap right there. That's your reality. Right there, right there, right there. That's your reality. Right there. Look at it. That's your fear reality. You know what I mean? Slide that one out of there. But we're going to do this. We're going to just not give a fuck about none of that. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That shit's not true. Let's slide that away from the rest of that, okay? Cut it like like the goddamn DNA on Spider-Man 2. Close it off. Right. It's there if you want to sneak around with it a little bit. Right. Oh shit! I reintroduced it to you again. God damn. What? Yeah, if you got a fucking problem, I'm probably helping. I don't know. Well, this is what the fuck I do. I want to swing. You know what I mean? Swimming like a motherfucker. I'm like, oh yeah. Let me master this motherfucker first, and then I'll be able to travel wherever I want to go. And hopefully, by then, I'll have an understanding of reality to the point where I'm not afraid to leave my family behind for a new version of them, or a new one of them. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I can actually just move this shit, you know, and if, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put how much physical work do I need to put in before I can make this shit happen? Right. I like to talk about all types of dark shit though sometimes. Not see I don't like to, but it's just there. You know what I mean? Like for when I get there and shit. Like, oh man, I gotta put that shit somewhere. I'm about to shut the fuck up. What I'm about to do. Get too happy and shit, forget the goddamn enemy sitting there. How can you watch this and be goofy as hell and then get to the point where I'm making you laugh and still be the enemy? You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. You'll be good. You'll be alright. Be alright. Chill out. Man, nigga, look around the room. Motherfuckers look different. That shit stirs. It's wild. Well, bring one white friend with you. Bring one friend of the same color as you with you. You know what I mean? Not maybe three. Y'all keep each other balanced and shit. So don't bring the wrong one with you and shit. No, fucking around. No. Yeah, he's giving me a middle finger. He's so mad at me right now. Like, come here. He wants to stand me up and show me off to his friends. He's gonna parade me in front of his goddamn friends. There's a bunch of kittens sitting in the goddamn. Hey, it's a bunch of kittens sitting now in the theater. Hey, how you doing? Got the goddamn light on me. I'm a puppet. But he's like, all right, he's holding me by my fucking neck like this. They're really tightly and shit. Like this kind of. Oh, that's creepy as fucker. Look at that. Woo! You watching this fucking stage play out there? Man, bro. This is fun. This is fun. You're gonna go back and watch this shit one day and be like, nigga, that shit was funny. Ooh. I wish I had it on DVD. And then some fucking two people that look like The Simpsons are gonna be like, this is incredible. Because you're playing on a TV. I mean, you're on your computer game. This is incredible. Oh man, that TV screen looks like it's got fish swimming around inside of it. What is that from? Where the fuck are my memories at, bro? Run them. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Give me that. It's kind of creepy looking. Why would they make that? Vegetable pineapple fruit. I see it. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, I lost it. God damn it. I got nervous. And the shit disappeared. I got just a little bit of nervous and like, yep. Ah, damn. Talking about you want to see me. And as soon as the motherfucker starts running, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, wait. All right. Now phase in a little bit more. And I'll phase out. A little bit more. All right. No, come on, I got this. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't never seen no shit move like that before, though. Like, that shit's moving like it's a whole world right there. Boom, look at that. Boom, look at that. And then as soon as I get my memory back, I'll be fine. I'll be like, no, I remember all this shit. It's like, ooh, hi. You're like, hey, you're mad. Mm-hmm. I see it change a little bit. All right. Damn, size me up. Oh, is that what you like? You get to fall for this one. It's Homer Simpson in the goddamn with red hair. This guy before, 1 or 2. Trapaholics. Oh yeah, right. What up, though? She wanted to just jump on me and give me a hug. What's up? What the fuck am I looking at? It's crazy. All right, yeah. Man, fuck this. I can't keep looking at you niggas like this and doing this shit. This shit's ridiculous, bro. It's too. I should have did that. My bad. All right, so, yeah, man. Hold on. What the fuck am I looking at right now, bro? Describe this shit to you. I wanna. This shit's crazy. What the fuck? Hold on. Man, heroic though. You need to be heroic. That's great. That's great right there. But what a point of, yeah. I've already reached a point of no return, so I don't have to worry about what you have to worry about, which is when you start. That's not really an option for me anymore. Ingenuity is best and shit. All I do is start saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like if I could only Bob Marley's disappeared in here. Where is Bob Marley? You all sick of this nigga? What? What the fuck are you gonna do about me being sick about me? Huh? This nigga do a lot of talking, don't he? And he disappeared. He turned into a snail, and his eyes appeared over the back of the couch. And he reappeared behind me and shit. Yeah. Oh. Like, fuck that. Eat that nigga. Yeah, that shit worked, nigga. That's just crazy, bro. It's just oh my. But you know what? Then look, how can you be mad at cannibals, though? You can't be mad at a fucking cannibal because it's just meat. At that point, you're dead. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That you're upset because you once cared about whatever the fuck it was that was inside of it at the time, but it was cut. Motherfucker said, oh, right there. What? Oh, but just going back to what? I can barely fucking hear you, man. Reaching behind me to grab what? Slick ass. And you know what's funny when people do that shit? You know when they sit next to you and shit, or they either try to distract you, cover you up, and then say something or do something like you can't feel the energy of them moving or what it is they're doing and shit. What is that about? Like, what the fuck you doing? Like, unless you really not paying attention. Like, I feel like you reached behind me and shit. And it took your ass like 10 minutes. You waited till the motherfucker left. It was like, oh. Took something basic and shit. That nigga still roaches, bro. You ain't trust him with shit. Hey, boy. I'm like, hey, look, you still, no. When you did, hold on. Look. I'll be like this. Because look, when he's doing this shit probably drive motherfuckers crazy. I'm like, just, that bitch back there. It's not like I ain't got no help and shit. I'm just saying, bro. know what I'm saying? What is that? Shooting rockets at my shit, looking away, thanks to the bullshit. Those tennis balls? Tennis balls that's on fire. Who will fire the fucking tennis balls on fire? Can't like, okay, that's it. Oh, all right, buddy. All right.